First of all, before we begin, this could have not happened if we do not have a responsible president. We have done so many elections here. The major problem we had was the president is not with us. Am I lying? Am I lying? What do you say to Asewaju? So let me tell you first, before we begin. You see this cap? I will not forgive any commissioner that is not wearing it.
All right, guys.
In ESCO, if you are not wearing suit, and you are wearing traditional dress, and you are coming to the ESCO without this Asewaju cap, you are going back.
Matter of fact, why they wear suits? Why should they wear suits?
Today makes another important step into our journey to rebuild and reposition Edo State for development. You have been carefully
selected. They're not supposed to wear suits, sir. They're supposed to retire apart from National Assembly.
Purely on merit. Your nomination did not come as a reward or patronage, but as a call to serve the people of Edo State. This administration came into office with the promise of practical governance. We must affect Edo people positively with our duty. Our focus is not on propaganda. We are not here for any form of propaganda. Our own is to do the job for the people of Edo State. Together, let us prove that government can work for the people. Let us use a new chapter where service comes before self and prove to the world that a new Edo has truly risen. Congratulations.
My governor, oh, you too much. If we just go one step further, just one step further. Anybody when they tie apart come ESCO executive meeting, you turn him back. This way, this one way even they give them grace to wear suits. Wear suits come wear. Eh? Why they go wear suits? You're not supposed to tie apart. Now, if to say I did there, if I'm in a position to put that in the speech, no be only cap, Asewaju cap they go wear. I know when see suits, you go tie apart journal. Or it doesn't matter what you wear, you must wear Asewaju cap. It's called a winning strategy. Oh, my people. I knew there's something about Monday. Before they choose him to be the flag bearer of APC, there was something special about him. You know, now I'm beginning to see it. I'm beginning to see that special. The guy now politician par excellence. It's a politician par excellence. Tony Anene trainer well. Or should I say he is a good student? He is a good student. It's fucking ridiculous. You know, that's why I thought say we'll go win again. No, it's not be saying nah juju. It's very telling, it's obvious. Very obvious. Go win again. So ask everybody where they make noise, ask them how many commissioner they commission, they don't know. Who and who will be the commissioner? Mbanu, they don't know. Tomorrow they will come, so the people who are governing our state are stealing our money. Why they not go steal them? So all the education, you know, bringing to bear that the governor is illiterate. All the people where they believe say they are more educated than him could not even see the plot. You are complaining about a man that say, okay, oh, that's not like for what to go for. Make I put this political satire on top first. Make I just catch this man, give these monkeys banana, make them chop. Because I know say they go chop up. Just that small statement. Everybody went crazy. The whole point, and the painful thing is that they are denying the average Edo citizen to actually stay focused on what matters. What matters is, okay, who is going to be a commissioner over this so place? Area of interest. The farmers who wants to know who them pick, may we speak for them. The market women, the sport people. That's the most important thing. At this point, since they, as soon as them bring those people before the public, the job of the journalist, the job of the media is to go into scrutiny. Okay, who is this guy? What has it done? What is his capacity? What is his capability? Waiting be credentials? Was it? That's what we should be, going back and forth on today. But no, we focus on cap. Then maybe after 10 months, 6 months, then we'll go here and say, oh, that person no go school, oh, that person form certificate, oh, that person. I mean, that's why I say the Monday Power will go win again with a landslide. Because at the end of the day, now all these inconsequential things now carry go the campaign. And it doesn't work. Why him and his team will be busy pointing out what he has done. Then you can't say the rig out. Why they no go rig out when you haven't done anything? To either scare them of rigging it or to give them more, to make it more difficult for them to read. You don't do anything. Make it so easy. Why not go rig? And these are the reasons. All 19 commissioners were sworn in. These are the people that will literally be dealing with money and the people, because projects are executed through these people. Literally, they are very consequential. But no, as if Monday Power don't know what they do. I don't even understand how the things that these people they raise themselves. You think they just wake up, jump, enter, shower, wear suit, come they run their mouths? That's not how this work. It's a lot of process that went into all these things. If you pay attention well, that part of the speech is not in the written. That one just come off his head. A normal thing be that. So he thought over it overnight, reason and say, okay. I think. I mean, if the media focus on these individuals, there'll be too much of a distraction. So what do? Give them something to chop. If you pay the first 100 days of Donald Trump, pretty much the same strategies were employed. But how they do them, because the media here in America get layers and they're very wide. But even at that, the first 100 days of Donald Trump, every day they just bombard them with a lot of. That's why you go see him go 100 executive order in a day. They are swearing in one secretary that is controversial. So the media at the end, once media wake up, they have like 10, 3, 4, 5, 6 important topic is issue to go. They are confused. They don't know what to do again. So are they going to now focus on the propaganda that comes with it? Because Trump will always talk some shit, right? Or are they going to focus on the substance of it? Because at the end of the day, they're busy. Okpebholo na how person he be chief of it. He dey sack Benin people up and down. No be Benin people just finish for 8 years. Now only una dey this state. Even FROB. Is now only Benin people dey this state. No be just finish 4 years. They just finish 4 years now, my guy. Why you want come after my governor like this? I no go sack many people. No be then run the state for the past 8 years under Obaseki. No triangle, no triangle. Is no do that one. No. God go verse for you. And you can't say that. You can't say Okpebholo. Anyhow person. No, but a correct guy. A correct guy. It's like many people up and down. Maybe they go rest. They don't try now. They've been there for 4 years. Not turn by turn now. Just can't live. Don't be turn by turn. This is a strong concept. They sack all the people who do the loyal to all the Democrats that they are being fired back and forth. That's human. That's human nature. That's human. Okay. Unfortunate, but the structure that is in place encourages it. So the culture, the structure that is put in place encourages what you are seeing today. And this structure is put in place by educated people, the best of Nigerians. They attended some of the best institutions in the world, so they are not be just there. So in the structures was actually built to favor the educated few, right? The privileged few, the rich ones, the royalties. That's what the system is built to support. Not be the majority, me and you, we be say, man, nobody say, where you say our problem is just to get 1K, 2K, 3K, irrespective of the where you there, you are good. No, these motherfuckers build a system that they hope to just say now only them go there, but they go recycle themselves. But the people like Paolo use the system against them. I wouldn't make the best be that. They are angry like how these riffrats. So now this riffrats go the year they run his dirty stinking mouth every day when they speak English. They just can't stand it because they've spent our own resources, educate themselves, and decided to build a system that is just for them alone. So the coming of a village person, uneducated person, uncut person like Okpebholo, it's like a disease that infects them. So they need to get rid of it before it spread, But it's too late. It goes spread though. He sacked Samson Osage 2 times former Attorney General to Edo State. Hey, don't do it now 2 times. Now only in the Edo State. Now only Sabi law. My guy. Don't say 2 times now. May go now. Why you hate like this? Now turn by turn. Now only there those days when you go there 2 times. 2 times no do am. That do am now. It's a system. You're supposed to come and serve and go. Serve and leave. You're not supposed to come and die there. It is. Sorry to hear say your uncle has been fired, but it's okay, Before now president fire where they employ him. See how they be. That's the system we play. It's a zero-sum game. One has to lose for one to win. It's called capitalism. That's why the presidential system that we are practicing is winner take it all. If I win, I go make sure every nook and cranny, every inch, and somebody that is loyal to our idea, our interest, that will put there. That's the whole point of telling the commissioners, yo, if you really want to have a good time in this administration, you just don't go astray of what we are trying to achieve here. And for you to show, say yes, you are loyal to the project, you have to show it in your dressing. You gotta wear a cap, and everybody they shout, yeah, yeah, no, yeah, now. I mean, you are choosing as a commissioner for one from many. So follow, obey. We are trying to achieve something here as a government. Okay? As a government, from top to bottom. That's what we are trying to achieve. Now, that they are trying to achieve, you can argue, is it the interest of the people? That's a different ballgame entirely. The system, as I said, is not built to serve the people. The system is built to serve the few, the wealthy, the rich, the educated ones, the royalty. That's how I mean, right from the days of the British people. The British people. That's how the democracy started, from the House of Lords, you know, from the King to the House of Lords. Then later on, they have the House of Common for common people. In America, the Senate is not for the Senate are not there to speak for brokers, motherfuckers. The Senate are there to represent the wealthy, the educated, the criminal that cream of the society. The same thing. That's how they build our system too. That's why they go tell you, if you know go school, you know if you compete, you know if you serve your people. That's literally what they are telling you. That's what those they are telling us. If you know go school, you know go fit serve your people. And in real time, to serve your people, you just have to be embedded in among your people. Understand your people, understand your environment. You don't need education to teach you that. Hey, but guess what? It is what it is. The educated ones among us, they say focus. So they design the system that you have to make some certain criteria for you to serve your people. Literally for you to serve your, because you go into government to serve your people, not to serve anything other than your interest. But so if Okpebholo is navigating the system that has been built by the educated people, I don't see why people are hungry. People are hungry because he's not supposed to be there in the first place. It is a spite in their face that they spend so much money, so much book, so much reading to design a system, right? That the whole point of spending that much resources and what have you to design this system is just to keep reference like me and Okpebholo out of the system. People who knows how to speak English, where they smell. You are not supposed to be there. How did you get to this fucking place? You must be a cheat. Yes. Yes. When you design a system not to recognize me as a human, I have to do everything within my capacity to get in, if that's what it takes. So why are you shocked? You have to now sit down and say, come, how this guy take cheat his way in? You do your job again. But if someone have to go through all that just because he wants to serve his people, something is wrong somewhere. Something is definitely wrong somewhere. And that thing that is wrong, he is coming from the educated class, not the poor people. The poor people have been told what to eat, how to speak, how to dress, who to serve, who to vote for the past 24 years. And now the states where we get be that. But again, this same class of people are just too educated that they can't even see beyond their nose. They are so educated that the reality has becoming a mere nightmare, a dream to them. They've traded their common sense for education. If not, it's 19 commissioners were sworn in. These are the people that will deal with you directly. From healthcare to education to roads to sport to everything. These are the people that you will be dealing with directly. But guess what? The educated one, because they own and control the media, they successfully deny the average Edo person who is interested in knowing who his commissioner of health is, and if that person is qualified or is capable or what he has done before, what he's coming to do. No, they deny an average Edo person who want to know the commissioner of education to see how that person ideology or capacity will affect his or her child education. No, the educated people among us successfully colonize the media and deny them of opportunity. They successfully focus their attention to what Monday Okpebholo say politically, telling the commissioner that if you know where this cap, if you come and meet it, we will pursue you. That is what the whole media focus on. Then 6 months down the road, it goes say, oh, that person where they put for their zone na uncle. That person where they give commissioner of women affairs na ex-girlfriend. Oh, that but it's over. Don't pass 6 months, 2 years down the road. But again, that will become another argument until time comes and pass. So my own joy of all this bullshit is that still going to win, because they are not doing anything to focus and say, okay, this is why we lost. This is why we are rigged out. How do we make sure it does happen again? How do we make sure it's more difficult for them to do? No. Monday Okpebholo, being the politician that he is, he find a way to give you guys something to keep busy aside of the real substance and signals. Then you now sit down, ask yourself, who is now more educated among the both of you? I beg, I say so. Hey, what is your benefit if Benin person is there? Since 1999, Benin has been there. The day I change your life, I beg, let Okpebholo work with who he preferred. They never know. I said they never understand. May they continue to they run their mouth over things that doesn't matter. They don't know. The point still remains. One thing I don't understand is that, especially we, where they claim to be educated, we are so educated that we are far from the top. The governance of the system, no, they touch us. Nothing. We are the victim of the system. And we are so educated that those who are benefiting from the system are the one engineering us to focus on noise. I don't know why people they think. An average educated person where they insult Monday Okpebholo, unless you are directly or indirectly benefiting from the system, but you are fooling yourself. You are deceiving yourself. I would rather say, better come back, go to the other side, go and meet the ill-educated people, uneducated people. Maybe you will be a champion rather than castigating and criticizing and insulting ill-educated people. While at the same time, those who are at the top, who you think you can relate with, see you. In fact, they see you more of a trash than the people that you think that they don't know how to speak English. It's just common sense. To figure that out is common sense. Which is exactly what Odious is telling is. they say they crash it and sack beneath person. You see our problem. Oh. His point is not that Samson Osage was sacked because he is the best among his equal. How do you determine if he's the best among his equal? Because he has been given opportunity to serve 8 years. His work will beat that judgment. But for you not to see what he has done, that means he hasn't done anything. You focus on he was sacked because he's a Benin man. There's nothing wrong with that. If that is going to be the standard, may Ishan Percy can serve 4 years too now. Since that is the qualification. So everybody get tried. So everybody is qualified. Because nobody will they will not get tried. If the crime of Monday Okpebholo of removing Osage is because it's a Benin person and you are angry over that, that means you are actually supporting that move. And I am supporting it too. Why? Because there are too many people who qualify. Since the qualification is just by tribe, let other tribes come and serve. Again, these people are angry because they think they are supporting a system that's supposed to cater for them alone. They were brainwashed that if you go to school for X amount of years, automatically you are entitled to serve a social position. Then all of a sudden, somebody who did not go through that process is now in that position. Of course, you'll be hungry. How did he get here? Especially when he cannot even speak English. So how the fuck did he get to this position? Ah! Instead of it to say, come on, this system where I have built with all my grammar. Come, something is wrong somewhere. Let me say, man, you get one of the fence, either it a leak or it too short, something. Let's go and make sure and block that loophole. Nah, it's not the point. I could just invent. This guy not supposed to be there. Why ain't you there? In fact, people are stupid. People are there, they are illiterate. They are idiots. Guess what? The likes of Okpebholo and his Ogadem, they will just be there, they laugh. Because that's exactly what they want. Always hope in your feelings. You will never have time to think. And if you don't have time to think, how the fuck you want to take action? Which that is not in our syllabus for the past 4 years, especially if you go to university. They didn't teach you how to actually actionize your theories. That's why we go sit in our comfort places, they drink tea, they read newspaper. They blast home, they dictate. This is how things should be done. This is how she. Who want one for you? So an important day as unveiling commissioners before the people. What should I proceed that is what? Debate and conversation around these people if they actually qualify. By doing that, you put them on their toes. This one where people don't they say my school, the school where I go so now uni like I no go London School of Economics, I feel perform, so okay, I'm gonna prove this motherfucker wrong. Right? These people they thought say now only hospital serve for 4 years. Now I'm not a commissioner of the things I don't know the job. This kind of conversation among the populists will put the people you selected on their toes. But if you get carried away with their own gimmick, which is what Monday Okpebholo reference to, if you know where Okpebholo is all about, it knows the media. It knows his opponent. He knows what they want. So that's why before he even starts the official naming or whatever that needed to do, he put that first. He praised the president first. You should understand that the system that we build encourage death. Listen to the secretaries with Trump, if up to the times of Obama, where they appoint. They go say, if not be president of this Trump, this will not be possible. If not be president, this is. Then you begin to ask yourself, like, this is what being a king used to be about back in the days. Yes, because in the real sense, the system that we have today in the name of democracy brought by expert and educated people, it's not different from what used to be during the days of Oba Obini or the Queen Elizabeth. Or I see the same thing. The only difference is that the peasants, the people begin to say, oh, we want to have a say in the president who leads us. Okay, all right, let's organize a funfair for you guys, which is a electoral process. Give them everything they need, money to run around, Abi. Select people where they go run across it. At the end of the day, they will still get. At the end of the day, we still get who they want, who they can control. You have no say. But even at that, the only opportunity you have to just understand the gimmick so that you make things more difficult for them on the next election, more difficult for them. We're carried away with nonsense. So I only observe not that they are not competent. So even if you sack them, let us know why. I be Benin man, so make me the yarn like this. I no get bed for money. I feel you, but that's exactly what I'm trying to explain here, right? I am pretty sure everybody that was let go, there is a reason. Even if the reason is goddamn ridiculous, like say you know where cap we carry Tinubu logo, then they sack you. They will still let you know. But you know why you don't know? Because the media that you consume, the content creators that you listen to, where you get your news from, they are not interested in that. They are interested how Monday Paulo Misian. How Monday Paulo no fit pronounce 10,000 naira instead of 2 naira. Something that doesn't make sense. So that occupy your understanding of things. So now you are angry that they didn't let you know why they fired this person. No, you are not paying attention enough. Or you are consuming jargons, which is what? The noise. There's a reason why. All you need to know is to identify where you are consuming your information from, who owns and controls it. What is that person's ideology and agenda? That's all you need to know. We wake up every morning, they listen to Arise. So it is Arise will tell you exactly what you want to hear about Edo State. After they don't tell you that the government knows how to speak English, and that's all the criticism they could found in a 40 years old man's life. That should tell you everything. But guess what? That's what gives them their own end of the bargain. They have a reason why they are doing what they are doing, which is what? Like, share, take bites. So if they venture into analysis of the real deal, nobody go listen to them. And nobody go listen to them. No mean say people are inherently stupid or like those kind of thing. No, but because we were educated. Man, no use the word we were brainwashed. We were miseducated. According to Carter Wilson, for miseducation of the black Negro. because miseducation of the Negro. The center point of that book, of that argument, is that he said when you control a man's thinking, you don't have to worry about his action. So they educated us not to be analytical in events that are right happening in our daily life. So they don't need to be here again to tell you what to see or to do. No. So Ejiro, I mean, if you are feeling left out of the happenings of the government in terms of letting you know why some actions happens, why somebody got fired or somebody was hired, don't blame the government. You fall for their tricks. Blame the media. Oh yes, I say as an adult, blame yourself. Because you fail to do the work. You fail to do the work. Just like if they ask you, these commissioners where they employ now, what are their credentials? You don't know. Is it that they are not there? They are there, but you didn't pay attention. That's not the thing. If they say mention 3 names of the people where this man mentioned out of 19, where they mention, give them portfolio that day, just 2 of them. You can't. Why? But if I tell me what happened for that event, you will say, Okpebholo say any commissioner we know where Tinubu cap come meeting, he will be fired. Even though nobody say talk. So all these things now, you just have to process it in kind of way like a child to understand a lot of things. You have to start asking questions like a child. Why is this? What is this? What is this? And until you get a reasonable answer, don't let go.
This morning, waiting for this to happen. First of all, before we begin, this could have not happened if we do not have a responsible president. We have done so many elections here. The major problem we had was the president is not with us. Am I lying? Am I lying? What do you say to Asewaju?
So a man that started his speech like that, what did he tell you? He tries to give the media what the media wants before we get to the nitty-gritty of the day. Pay attention to some leaders, you understand? Some they do them in a classic way, the way we Nazar. Even Obama, they will throw some gimmicks out there first. You know, Trump is the top of the food chain when it comes to doing that, right? Because they understand the today media. They understand what they want. Give it to them, then you get to the real deal.
So let me tell you first, before we begin, you see this cap? I will not forgive any commissioner that is not wearing it.
He even talk before we begin.
In ESCO, if you are not wearing suit and you are wearing traditional dress and you are coming to the ESCO without this Asewaju cap, you are going back. Today makes another important steps into.
If I be himself, if you know tie rapper, no, they come executive meeting. I know who wants to see you wear suit. This is Benin. This is Edo State. We are traditional people. You can wear whatever the fuck you want. But if you are coming to executive meeting, you want to see it colorful. Tie wrapper, wear bead. This is serious business. Only capital if to say this man say come on, when you are coming to work, I want to see you on 3-piece suit every day. Oh my fucking God. They will praise to high heavens. Right? But again, maybe not because they put Tinubu. My guy won't win election. Oh, now they criticize him. People will won't vote for I understand the game. They know why. A message be that. Hey, people will get sense now. I trust Igbo man for Benin, Igbo man for Ekenwa Road or for Ring Road. We don't start war. We don't enter Lagos. We don't enter Lagos. As they enter back to Benin like this, now truckload of cap. Why would they? Yeah. Man, they hustle, they make up. That's a good business. A good business. Now Monday Okpebholo put before everybody. Ace, look at the bright side.
Always remember to look for the good in any situation.
What the heck? What that? So Ace, look at the bright side, my brother. No verse for Monday and his government. The reason why you don't know why your uncle was fired is because you're angry. you are still emotional about it. Get off your feelings and get to work. Go and do your research. Call government house. They will tell you. You might not like what they are going to tell you, but they will tell you why they fire them. But you don't understand how the political game work. You should know. You don't need to ask why they fire them. They fire them because it's a PDP guy now. It's not part of the government that came to power. So I mean, what do you expect? Only by there, make him be spy, making the leak information secrets to the media and to his opponent. No, you don't take chances, my brother. But again, the reason why you don't know is one, because if you know they tell you, you will not be satisfied. But most importantly, you are carried away with the politics of the government. If I ask you all the mistake, quote unquote, where Monday Pablo made from the day one we enter Africa, you go name everything. So the simple reason why your uncle got fired is because na Benin man, according to you. But two, they among the people that brought the government to power now. They live on there for what, 9 months? No. But give Okpebholo credits. So those fire and as they swear at him, so before him from swearing in ceremony reach office, I ain't them supposed to fire the guy. Because if if them they come power, the other people come power, they could do the same thing too now. Is the guy no work, the guy na opponent, it's your uncle na PDP guy, maybe na Obaseki loyalist. So na normal. They go fire him. If not, na dangerous man be that. Can't leave there. You can't leave your adversary right there in your guest room. No. Go put him for hotel. So that's the reason why they fire him. He's been there for 2 times. That is Obaseki. So you have to know the reason they fired your. First of all, why they hired him? Why do you think he got hired? Why they put him there in the first place? One, that because he's loyal to, is a member of Obaseki team, loyal to the guy. He worked to bring the guy into power. He's qualified, and yeah, that means somebody was there before. So no being start the office. Somebody was there before. They fire that person before they bring her in. So if they fire, so don't be. It's a temporary job. That's how it's supposed to be. So every government has their own focus, and if yeah, they have their goal. I think the Monday Okpebholo goal is called shine. Security heads, kini. Just like as Ashiwaju, the New Hope agenda. That's how the game is played. So no hate. Don't hate the game. Don't hate the players, man. Hate the game. Don't hate my performing governor. He's doing well. But these educated people, you all need to check yourself. You guys get big problem. Big problem. Check your goddamn selves.
Our journey to review and reposition Edo State for development. You have been carefully selected, screened, and confirmed by the House of Assembly, purely on merit. Your nomination did not come as a reward or patronage, but as a call to serve the people of Edo State. This administration came into office with the promise of practical governance. We must affect Edo people positively with our duty. Our focus is not on propaganda. We are not here for any form of propaganda. Our own is to do the job for the people of Edo State. Together, let us prove that government can work for the people. Let us use a new chapter where service comes before self and prove to the world that a new Edo has truly risen. Congratulations.
Emperor John Tinubu, our Deputy State Chairman, Honorable Sylvester Okpebholo, the two former deputy.
Sorry. Who was selected by the palace? The Osage. And we say, now, even you said Doka is not chosen by the people. But the point I'm trying to make is, I understand that your frustration is not the fact that it was removed. Your frustration is that you don't know the reason why it was removed. But it's a political appointment. So it's only, I mean, you should not expect less. You should not be surprised that it was removed. If they still live on there, now you go surprise you call. Who's this guy? Just like let's take Kilon Kwensin, the former governor of CBN. The former governor of CBN, right? He served under two presidents. PDP bring her come under good luck. When good Lord they go, Buhari live and they serve 2 times. And of course, people like us as a call, who is this guy? Like, you must be very special. You must be very special, not just to work under 2 different presidents, but 2 different government, 2 different political parties. And of course, at the end of the day, we know why he's special, right? With all the accusation of billions and dollars we do everywhere. So it's a political appointment, and it's not a rocket science that once your job is up, once the government that bring you into power is going, unless you navigate yourself, you play your game well. It's I mean, I don't know if I say it's normal. It's a norm, but that's how the game is played. So it's either it fall out of grace of the palace, or it's just somebody else that is the favor, or the somebody else who need the office bad more than he does. That means he's ready to go do whatever it takes to see him out. That's the dirty side of the game. Anyway.
Governors, His Excellency Peter Obada, and of course, Excellency Lucky Maswe. Our visitor, the Honorable Minister of Justice, Mr. Latif Fagbemi, SAN, the Chief of Staff to our Governor, and of course, my leader, our leader of our party, APC in Edo Central, General Secretary, retired but not tired. The leaders, all present here, and of course, the representatives of the palace of the Oba of Benin.
You know, first support of Okpebholo. Now Dennis, the house I support. Okay, Abba, now you they talk like this, so you understand the game well now. Everybody where they loyal to a Dausa, being the fact that they are competitor, alive, and nobody trust you, even if they're big into the government. Especially they can't put you for a sensitive position, alive. Nobody trust you. That would be it's too dangerous. Because then you want to be governor. You know, see recently at the federal level, Baba Ahmed, not be dirty, the other Ahmed, the former spokesperson for the Ariwa Headers Forum. Nobody go serve for presidency under vice president's office. The guy no resign by himself. Can't even see the president. Can he? As a like they would render you useless. They just put you there because okay, vice presidency. But now only salary you go to collect. Nothing else. Go. You do not even understand in the workings of the system that you are working for. So that's how it's sad, but that's it is what it is. That's how the game is played. That's why they say it's a winner take it all. And this is a structure. This is the brain of the educated. They are the one that build this system. They force it on us, forces on the majority of the people that we have to practice that. They have to do it like that. So that's the flip side of it. When you is a winner there, once you are there, now your turn, do and undo. But know that when somebody else get there, we do the same thing. So you lost a gamble. He gambled and he lost. He supported the Dausa. That's not gamble now. And he lost. So
greet you all. On behalf of all of us here, from the commissioners, heads of all departments, agencies, and ministries, I want to sincerely thank Mr. Governor for finding us worthy to serve in your government. Indeed, you have led us well in the past 8-9 months, and of course going to 1 year. And we do believe we have a Herculean task to make sure that we're able to keep up with the pace you have already established. Believe me, Mr. Governor, you have carefully chosen and selected the men and women across boards. We have no other choice but to put on our thinking cap and see how we can contribute in helping you to move our district forward. You have said it. Without Asiwaju, APC will not be in Edo State. We must ensure that you have promised him come 2027, we will make sure it comes to pass. We will deliver for him, and we will put APC at the federal level, and you already see what is going on. APC will be everywhere. Once again, for all members of the party who are through the thick and thin, ensure that you witness this very August swearing in. It has never happened in Edo State. Everywhere, both within and without, from the gate, party members are enthusiastic to see that this very, very program today come to reality. We thank you sincerely, and we believe that Edo State will be better for it. Thank you so much. God bless you.
in 24 hours, another PDP they run things. That be APC. So is Osage know they like to help person, even he owe people, he know they ah man, he don't make me laugh. Ah. you see what just happened between Nana between me and you. So if to say I should just come to say to say I follow you, right? I don't follow you reason. I just go with what you talk. So yeah, it's like da. You for no actually they talk all they say. Not be say you don't know, but come to your consciousness. You understand? And as I said, that is because of the camp people, right? You didn't listen to where you get your news from, what they specialize on, right? So because you consume some kind certain information in a certain way for so long, even ability for you to just say pause when something come to your conscious, when something come to your your timeline, your headline, your energy, instead of you just pause it, come. Okay, this is okay. This thing bad. Okay. But why? Why happen? How long did not they happen? What it make like? There's so many questions where you go run to yourself. You understand? So can't you just say okay? It will just make sense to you. Make sense in the point from the point of either understand why that person why the headline was phrased the way it's phrased, why that person decided to approach the information from that perspective. Like everything will just be clear to you because you too, you be human being, and that person be human being. We all be motivated by something. So now you got to understand, say, okay, the guys have no be even the guy no even get standing like that. Standing in the sense that, okay, you fall out of the grace of the governor because you know supporter, you are his opponent, which is okay. That's how the game is played. But you know, can't get backing from your own people. You go hard though. You go hard. Like you're coming back, in fact, I don't know. So as I think this is something, this is one thing. I don't know the guy, right? But from what you are saying, for that he's been nominated from the palace and all that kind of stuff, and the fact that he did support in the house, it sounds like a technical person. Now, that's great. But the flip side of being so technical is that you don't understand how politics played. But I tend to want to not to agree that that is the case here. I don't know I'm in person, but a lot of people are like that. Now, why I'm saying this, because you as a technical person, they brought you into a political establishment or arena. You have to now. It is now your responsibility to study how that culture, that environment works. Right? They are bringing you from an interest. That's the palace, right? The palace really lost interest in you, or the people in the survey know they battle you. So in order to get caught up in such a situation, you guys oil the people around you. That's how you survive. Right? Which is what you are saying, that Ozagi know they like a person. That's the point of oiling people around. Satisfy your environment that it go be very fluid. If they won't push you come up, if they lost favor from palace, you know, go just break like that, it go slide. Because they don't oil everywhere, it go slide. Because government go, if now government won't push you hard, you go slide. You know, but it's very difficult unless you be a Paolo, maybe in a student. He grew up now they read men, teacher and politics, talking about Tony and Nene. He was he's well grounded. So you know where to go. So Osagi fuck up, maybe in the believe in him. Now one of those Osagi Abi, the Bello Osagis. So we will see what's the news, what's the noise about. Bola Tinubu is doing well. I don't tell people this thing. They say na Igbo are the smoke or they support APC. No, it's very telling. The opposition ain't doing jack. They know they do anything. They visit themselves. They drive convoy. They visit orphanage. They like that. Is not Bola Tinubu do that better than anybody. Because he has ingrained himself to the nitty-gritty of Nigerian politics, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Isabiam. And the benefit of having such a knowledge is that the people around you bring like minds around. You attract like minds, people who are dirty, who are grounded, who are grassroots, who are. I mean, this man got it all. You can't opposition just article just drive convoy from one emir house to one political friend house to one condolence to one wedding. Like the majority of people are still being ignored. So we're busy. Now do they do one go trendy from one Twitter to TikTok to they just they harass people. They like no man. These people are building a structure. That structure is 25 years strong. If we allow reach 50 years, it's finished. You can't change it. The majority of the people, which are the weapon, the only weapon opposition have are the people. Well, you can't be disrespecting the people with your antics and you expect the people in power will not oil all the structures. So when they say PDP jumping from one, I mean, people are somebody. I go do a special session for this PDP thing. I think Wike is being underestimated. Somebody has to credit Wike. Not be Tinubu make these people they join APC. Now Wike make living hell out of them in PDP. Even Balase won't move. Last now Wike and Fayose go take over PDP.
The PDP governor exits the party. By the governor this time around, Doye Diri is resigned from the PDP. He says the decision is for an obvious reason. And Nigeria's inflation rate drops to 18.02%, lowest in 9 months, and FBC says it is the 6th consecutive monthly decline. Hello everyone, welcome to Politics Today live on Channels Television. I am Sean Wakimale right here in our Abuja studio. Some good news that we get in based on Nigeria's economy. It looks shaping up. The National Bureau of Statistics report is reflecting such. They're saying that the Nigeria's headline inflation rate is dropped to 18.02% in September 2025, representing a significant 2.1% decrease from the 20.12% recorded in August of 2025. This is according to the latest Consumer Price Index, the CPI report released by the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, earlier today. The data from that report indicates that the country has now recorded 6 consecutive months of declining inflation since April of this year. The decline comes after a series of statistical adjustments earlier this year, including a change in the base year and a reweighting of items in the consumer price basket. Inflation had previously peaked at some point to about 35% in December of 2024. It was a very turbulent one in the last year. On a year-on-year now basis, the September 2025 headline inflation rate was 14.68%. The low 2.70 recorded in September 2024, while inflation stood at 0.2% in September, slightly lower than the 0.74% recorded in August of 2025 when compared to on a monthly basis. So much to unpack tonight because we thought that we've seen it all yesterday when a PDP governor dumped the PDP and moved to the APC. Today, yet another one. But this time around, it comes with some dynamics. That we're going to be giving you details of it on the program tonight. But before we get to do that, let me take you around Nigeria for the latest political stories in our political roundup.
The Senate has ordered a full-scale investigation into rising safety concerns within the aviation sector, following revelations from the Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau, NSIB, about a runway overrun incident involving an Air Peace aircraft at Port Harcourt International Airport. The resolution was passed today after a motion was raised by Senator Abdulfatai Buhari on the need to strengthen aviation safety following the NSIB report on the Air Peace runway incident. The Senate directed its Committee on Aviation to include NSIB, the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, and airline operators, and to submit a comprehensive report within 6 weeks. The House of Representatives has approved the reports of its Committee on a bill to remove the Nigerian police from the contributory pension scheme. The bill seeks to establish a police pensions board instead of the scheme. This comes after several protests by retired police officers calling for a pensions board that will cater to their needs directly. The Forum of State Chairmen of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, has distanced itself from the suit seeking to stop the planned elective convention of the party, as it suspends 2 of its members over alleged attempts to stop the party's forthcoming national convention scheduled for the 15th and 16th of November in Ibadan. The state chairman reaffirmed the suspension of the officials at a news briefing in Abuja. The suspended members are Austin Nwachukwu, chairman of the Imo State PDP, and Ama Abraham Nnana, chairman of the Abia State PDP. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, is seeking the collaboration of civil society organizations and the media to deliver credible elections in the country. The acting chairman of the commission, Mrs. May Agbamuchi, made the appeal at a consultative meeting with the heads of civil society groups and the media in Abuja. The meeting is coming as part of preparations for State in the February 2026 elections in the Federal Capital Territory. Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpebholo has officially absorbed over 5,000 contract teachers into the state's Ministry of Education as permanent staff members. According to the statement by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Fred Itua, the teachers have been on contract with a monthly stipend of 65,000 naira during the administration of former Governor Godwin Obaseki. They were formally handed appointment letters during a ceremony held at Government House. Governor Okpebholo, who personally oversaw the distribution of the letters, emphasized the government's commitment to valuing its educators.
There you have it, your political roundup stories, and you are up to speed. Let's begin with your major and a top political story in the land today. We begin in Bayelsa State in the Niger Delta region of the country, where Governor Doye Diri of Bayelsa State has resigned from the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Senator Diri announced his exit from the party at the executive chamber in the Bayelsa government house. He says his decision was for an obvious reason, but he did not state the reason for the political party or where he's moving to. He says, quote, after extensive consultation today, we should notify you that in keeping with the extant protocols, I, Governor Doye Diri, do hereby resign my membership of the People's Democratic Party, end of quote. Well, it's best heard from the horse's mouth. And here is a moment where Governor Doye Diri drummed the bombshell, what has become a major Bayelsa State political earthquake. Listen to the governor.
I, Governor Doye Diri, do hereby resign my membership of the People's Democratic Party. And I'm not going to resign alone. And as you can see, I'm here with Mr. Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and all the members of our party who are going to go with me. And so today, I have formally resigned my membership of the People's Democratic Party for very obvious reasons.
That is a pronouncement today. Don't forget what happened yesterday in Enugu. It was some kind of festival when APC big heavyweight and the big wigs in the ruling APC stormed Enugu State, including the Vice President Kashim Shettima, and leading the pack was also the chairman of the party and several governors of the APC and leaders of the party. They stormed the Enugu State and witnessed the movement of Governor Mba from the PDP to the APC. But the difference here is that we do not know where Governor Diri is going, but you can predict or you can suspect, but he has not said it. Well, there are reactions to that decision by Governor Diri. This time, his predecessor in office, Senator Seriake Dixon, the former governor of Bayelsa State, has been reacting, and this is his thought about that defection.
consulted me several times to his credit. And I was not convinced because I didn't see any compelling reason for a second-term governor to defect. No reason. And we know the issues in the PDP, but issues are there to be solved by the governors and the leaders. Have they not been the leaders of the parties? And if we don't succeed in retrieving the PDP, in saving the PDP, then we'll be part of a collective decision, which again should not be the ruling party, because I believe there must be opposition. A democracy without opposition ceases to be democracy.
That's Senator Seriake Dixon, the former governor of Bayelsa State. Another person has been talking about defections is the Minister of the FCT. There was a project launched today in Abuja. The FCT Minister has bare his mind about the defection, and he does feel like I told you so. Take a listen to him.
People who said, I want to destabilize the party, I'm working for APC, all of them now are in APC. So, which means, if it is true, they should commend me for working for where they are heading to. So I should be commended for doing a good job for them. So, and I have told people that politics is for the mature people. Politics is not, you have to be very careful.
That's the FCT Minister. Now, tonight on the program, my guest is one that sometimes fascinates many, annoys some, but then he's one person that you have to listen to. He's a former governor. He's going to be bearing his mind on the state of things in the PDP. Where is PDP headed? Yesterday I asked a question from one of my guests. Is the PDP dying or is it dead? One of my guests said the party is dead, and the caretakers are taking, the call bearer, they're taking the PDP into the grave. Well, whatever remains of the PDP will be hearing what our democracy, opposition politics, is going to be like in the coming days. A one-party state, a party of convenience, or politics of convenience. What exactly is going on in our polity? My guest will be joining me right after this break, everyone. Join us again. Everyone for staying with us. It's a girl of defection. That is perhaps how you could describe it, and a Bayelsa political earthquake. And what you saw today, in one way, is bring a mixing because the governor is exiting, and he said some people are with him. We understand that some people were absent, like the deputy governor in that room, former governor Seriake Dixon. There is no sense or need for a second-term governor defecting from the PDP. If there was a problem, isn't supposed to be the governors to fix it? And Wike is saying, look, those who mocked him for working for or with the APC are the ones now going into the APC. But let's make sense of all of these. My guest tonight, like I told you earlier, hate him, like him. He's been there, done that, and and he has his own views. However, much you disagree with him. A former governor of Ekiti State, Governor Yedele Fayose, is live for us in our Lagos studio. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for joining us tonight.
Sheung, thank you very much for having me, and very good evening to Nigerians.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You told me sometime on the program, and the reason why I called you earlier today to invite you on the program is I know you know that a lot is happening. Although you tell me that you're a member of the PDP, there are a lot of you whom they think are actually more members of APC than you are of PDP. In the PDP, they see you more as outsiders. Because you told me some time ago, Governor Fauci, more defections out of today and government today. I want to see more.
Well, let me thank you. Let me thank Nigerians. If you follow me very well, you will know that I will tell you as it is. We've been masquerades before. We have been the gungun of the West. And I spoke to power as may be necessary. If you want to tell me, Buhari's nightmare at the time was Ayofayoshe. But today we are getting older and we play the game like responsible elderly statesmen. Let me tell you that I spoke to you 2 years ago, close to 2 years, that I said anything founded on lies, poor foundation will crumble with time. This is the issue with the PDP. Sometimes when you ask people, why are you like this? He will tell you, no be today. The PDP's problem, no be today. Any water where you see shark jump out, this one jump out, you see that these signs are very negative. The candidate of a PDP in 2023 jumped out of the water. The deputy governor, the vice president candidate, with all due respect, jumped out of the water. And many of them. But let me tell you that I have said it, and I am saying it again. I am not a member of the APC, and I will never be. But let me equally remind you, the 4 years between 2014 and 2018, I did not hide my support for Asiwaju. I went to his house twice publicly during the day. I consider him a leader in Nigeria and particularly from our zone. When he had a knee surgery, I was there openly. When I was a sitting governor, I said it over time. So I am not cringe, Whether you like it or you don't like it, the man has fought his way to the top. But the problem is that if you want to blame the man for the problems in PDP today, you'll be unfair. You'll be unfair. If you say a sitting governor is looking for favor, it's Atiku looking for favor. It's a former presidential candidate looking for favor. If you say they are struggling because of their election, the fact remains that PDP is sick and remain perpetually sick without a cure in view. That is the truth. The PDP is in trouble.
I mean, the question here, Governor Fauci, if the PDP is sick, those of you whom PDP has blessed, those of you who have benefited from PDP, those of you who cannot say you are anything today without the PDP, are you not responsible?
No, I take exception.
Heal the PDP?
No, I take
Yesterday,
exception.
A guest of mine was saying that the PDP is dead. It was Chief Olabode George who said, PDP cannot die.
It's okay.
PDP is like the Iroko.
Oh, it's
but
okay.
there are those who will blame the likes of Fayoshe for not standing up to help build the PDP when PDP needs rebuilding and when PDP is sick and down on his knees. Why are you not helping to heal and rebirth the PDP?
Then let me tell you, that captains of a boat, that captains, that's why they call them captains on the flight. They don't call attendants captains because the captains are meant to see when the other passengers are at the back. When you have a sitting governor, you can't outshine a sitting governor. I don't go to meetings of the governors where decisions are made. We have had our fair share of time. So don't tell me I am among those who wants to kill PDP. I don't want to kill PDP. Forget that one. Majority of the people that are there now, they know what they are doing. They know how they kill the party. Some people will leave their state. They go to other states and put fire in those states. Even in my own state, the same PDP, they went there. They went to look for boys. And you said I am supposed to be a captain. Captain called captain. Where is that done? They wanted to, they have where they are going. So they must kill some people to achieve where they are going. You know, we didn't hide. I didn't hide when I was supporting with the G5. I came out straight. I spoke about Atiku. I spoke about Ashwaju. I spoke about Obi. But today, small boy, when you give him akara, he will think that is the end of life. We were the lions of the West, talking as if there will be no tomorrow. Today, we have had our share and times. Any governor that is killing PDP knows he's the one killing PDP. They know themselves. And the reason why they are killing is for selfish interest. They put weights on some states, or because maybe they think this person will have a voice. Let us kill his voice. They have forgotten that in very short time, in less than 2 years, they will join us here. We are here. Have you seen governor without money? The money will not count at that time. Even if I have the whole world now, which party do I want to go and show it off? Which, where would I be going? So majority of the governors who remain, who are still in PDP self, it's a matter of time. They will jump. You remember that when I was in PDP, everything was done by Buhari's government for me to come, telling me I should leave Baba alone. They will leave my state for me. I refused. That is courage. But for those that are moving genuinely because of fear of the unknown, they want to survive. I don't want to blame them. But the actual problem of PDP, the major ones are gone. The new monsters are there now. And this caretaker, I mean, what is it called? National Working Committee. The center has failed. When the national chairman himself, who is supposed to be interim, to fill and to stand in an interregnum, has equally become the masquerade himself. Were you not surprised when you got to court, when the party by itself cannot get a legal representation, they started fighting in court? Where are they going? Forget about the Fayose issue. I've had my times. I stood my ground. I never shifted. You understand? I never shifted for one day. Most of the governors today, you call them, they don't pick their call. Nobody's going to beg you to pick. Another 1.5 years, you'll be here. We'll be together. We'll be together. You know, I have street experience. I left first. I came back again. Went in again. I came back. I went to exile. I came back. I went to court. I did 7.5 years of governance. I was in court for 15 years. So I am a veteran when it comes to that. But let's leave them now. Don't let you struggle with them. You understand? The situation in
the question I'm asking is that
yes,
Governor Fayose, your move, the way you play your politics makes a lot of people feel uncomfortable. In Ekiti State, you are siding Governor Yebanji. At the center, you are on one hand a friend to former Governor Wike. You are praising President Tinubu today. You are rolling around with APC members. And there are those who are saying, where does Fayose even belong? You are former governor twice, you know. And there are those who will say, if the PDP is sick, and I ask the question again, are you not supposed to be responsible? One of those who will lead the way and call people to order and say, let us that you are not, where do you belong?
You can only heal a patient who doesn't want to die. I have told you the story of a captain and the cabin crew and the passengers. When we were captains, we played our role. Decisions are made largely between the governors as leaders of the party and the working committee, not people who had their times and all that. So let me tell you, Sheung, those questions does not apply to me. Those who kill the party knows who killed the party. There is a difference between a former governor and a sitting governor. A sitting governor carry resources and carry influence. We've had our good times. We are weighed in on the party for the good of the party. Today, which national working committee do you want to weigh? Some are facing Sokoto, some are facing Ibadan. So allow the alien party to just pass peacefully. The party is seriously, forget about Bishion. Me, the moment I leave the PDP or I'm not a member of PDP, do you see me in their functions? The moment you even see me, I'll go and stay with my wife. I'll be looking after her, carrying her bags, and be mommy's boy. But let me come to the fact of Ekiti. Let me tell you, Sheun, 2 years ago and more, I have said Oyebanji has no replacement. Even in this coming one in Ekiti, all the other political parties, PDP self, who will be their candidate? Who will fund them? The party does not exist in Ekiti anymore. Party does not exist. Don't fool yourself. And don't forget there's a certain stage we get to in life. I will come out and say, Oyebanji is not doing well. When he's doing well, forget it. I have done it publicly. I am not somebody who go to hide, to say this, to say that. Oyebanji is doing very, very well. All the leaders, whatever levels and categories of levels, they are behind Oyebanji. What you want in democracy is democracy. Is supporting democracy. I'm supporting democracy. I'm not supporting a political party. And I have no apologies. You fold your party, put it in your pocket, I will still support Oyebanji. You understand? If Oyebanji is not doing well, I will still tell him, Mr. Governor, we have gone past where one governor will sit on the throne and say, former governor, does not matter. Good luck to you. But we have gone through it. We went through it in pain. But the young man has taken everything by strides, reaching out to the people, performing, doing well. You know, don't worry yourself. When people talk, they criticize, they say this one. What that matters is the young man is delivering. So for me, I have, okay, where is the PDP candidate itself? They've not been able to do a complex now. Government pulling them from here, from there. We want to put there. Where is the pulpit going? Where is the PDP candidate? They're going nowhere. You don't waste your energy for somebody who is 28 to go and say he wants to marry a woman of 80 years. That is the story of PDP Lekiti trying to contest election. So can we respectfully take it that I am Oyebanji's man? I'm not hiding it. I'm not hiding it. So if you want to, whatever you want, anybody wants to do.
Let me ask you, Governor, and I'll come back to Ekiti State, because your position about the performance of the governor is being flawed by a lot of people who are asking for evidence of the performance that you are talking about. But I'll come to Ekiti in a moment. Why do you think governors of the PDP are leaving? If the PDP governors are leaving the party, does this pronounce the party dead summarily? Or does it pronounce that the party may be brain dead? If you are brain dead and you are dead, they are different things. You might be brain dead and still be breathing. Is the PDP brain dead, or the PDP is actually dead?
Let me tell you very well. Let me tell you there are other 3 governors that will leave soon. There will be 5 remaining. The 5 remaining, one of them will want to him and fund for it. And that the ticket is an ordinary toilet roll paper, ordinary tissue paper. The 5 remaining, they are largely killing the party because they want to control the party. This was what happened in 2023. You might take it or leave it. And let me equally tell you, majority of the governors in PDP, including the person himself that wants to be candidate, that is struggling to manipulate the whole system, all they are doing is to come and negotiate so that they don't get into trouble thereafter. That is the truth. This thing, we have gone through it. A lot of them knows what they are doing. You understand? So I will not...
But Governor Fayose, when you were governor, you and your colleagues were struggling to control the party. So why is it a crime now when governors are there? It's being a tradition within the PDP that governors want to control the party. So why is it a crime? Because when you were there too, you did the same. Crime. Why is it a crime now?
Nobody is contesting whether it's a crime or not. But the instant situation of a party that you just asked, everybody needs to tread cautiously. I'm telling you. You cannot be interested in a party whose governors were about 16, they've gone, and they remain 8 or 7. And what is left? So controlling anything to what end? Who is ready not to control? Control if you want to control. Take the party. Have you seen a working committee that's been like this before? Have you seen any from IU to what it is today? Have you seen a party candidate in the last 2.5 years has left the party? The VP candidate has left the party. The governors have left the party. I have left office for 7 years, Oshio. I'm their grandfather. I was the governor when the president was governor, when the likes of Ojikalu was governor. So when I'm talking, listen. Some governors that are governors today are probably PAs, assistant to the governor, SA, and all that. That's a good idea because the young shall grow. But the fact remains that the word of elders are words of wisdom. What I'm saying to you, the foundation is faulty. And people now still want to harvest in the situation, in the critical situation of the PDP. They still want to harvest. That's what I'm saying to you. I don't care whether you control or you discontrol.
Are you happy, Governor Fayose, that it does not look like we have opposition party in this country again?
None.
That those who feel that we are drifting towards a one-party state, does it mean?
So that one person where see the prospects would break is about 2 p.m. where I am. So we'll come back in the next 2 hours.